and today we're going to tell you about a movie where a girl decides to go for a swim in a lake, not suspecting that an unknown man will be waiting for her on the shore. It's called The Lake, released in 2019. It all begins with a scene of Amber running away from her house with her boyfriend. A new day begins. Amber wakes up in the middle of the forest and Jake is nowhere to be seen. But after looking around, she quickly finds him. Suddenly, a call comes in from home, but Amber decides not to answer it. Amber wonders if they've arrived in Florida, but Jake doesn't think so, since they've managed to get lost. While looking for a map, Amber finds a revolver, which prompts Jake to teach her the basics of shooting. And since she kept closing her eyes, he asks her to shoot with her eyes open next time. But that's not what she's interested in, she wants to know how she looks. Jake jokes that he wouldn't want to mess with her, and then Amber snaps and points the gun at him. Jake asks her not to joke around. Amber orders him to get on his knees. Jake has to comply, after which Amber tells him to close his eyes and count to 10, but as slowly as possible. Then she runs away. After 10 seconds, Jake heads in the direction she ran off to. Meanwhile, Amber finds a lake and decides to go for a swim, taking everything off. After a while, Amber can't understand why Jake still hasn't found her. A couple more minutes pass, and a stranger appears on the shore. He asks her how the water is. Not understanding what's going on, she just replies that the water is great. The man notices that she's nervous and asks if she's afraid of him, but Amber assures him that everything is fine, and since he doesn't want to leave, she decides to swim along the shore, but the man follows her. Amber asks why he's following her, maybe he's stalking her, but the man says he's just admiring the beauty of nature. Then he asks if the car in the middle of the forest is hers, which prompts Amber to ask if he's seen a young man. But the man says he can't hear her and tells her to swim closer, then asks her name. At this point, Amber gets really scared, but still tells him her name, all the while keeping an eye on her things where her gun is hidden. The man asks why she's skipping school, but Amber replies that she doesn't go there. Then the man asks if her boyfriend will be angry about their conversation, and says she should be more careful. Every year a couple of people go missing in this area, usually in this very lake. But Amber tells him not to worry, she'll be fine, all the while moving further away from the shore as the man watches her intently, calling her hair beautiful. Amber thanks him for the compliment. Then he offers to help her, but says she needs to come closer to him for that. But Amber replies that she's waiting for Jake. The man promises that he won't look at her. Amber is absolutely against it. After that, the man adds that her friend isn't coming, and at this point her nerves finally give out. Amber warns him that if he doesn't leave, her boyfriend will beat him up. But he doesn't care, since her boyfriend is gone now. Amber calls out for Jake with all her might, and the man once again suggests she come out. Turning around, she doesn't see him and quickly heads to the shore, grabs her things, only to find that the gun is already gone. But even then, on her way, she doesn't see her boyfriend. One way or another, she gets into the car and starts it, while a hand reaches out behind her. That's where the movie ends. And we would be very interested to know how you rate this film. Just let us know in the comments. Or simply recommend something interesting. We'll see you again very soon. Bye.